Yes, the people, hope everyone's good, hope everyone's well. Big up everyone, you're all well people. Now then, honestly people, yeah, for these past 2 days I've been suffering like everyone gets a bit of back pain, when you do a graft of a job, labour or whatever it is. Get a bit of back pain, but you just carry on through it. But these past 2 days, I have had the worst pains coming from my back, but going through to the best way to explain it is like it's when you get winded, but to another level. Like when you've been punched in the stomach or you get winded that bad. That's what it feels like, but constantly. But yeah, honestly, people, we're just getting through it now. But yeah, big up everyone, hope you're all well, people. Now, one thing I've I've been thinking, well, I've been seeing a lot of people obviously speaking about the Brett May situation, what happened, all this sort of stuff, and obviously a lot of people say, you can't come online doing the sort of stuff what Brett May did, and it's true. Now, one thing Brett May taught us in the few months that he was back on this corner of YouTube, people, is act yourself. Yeah, never come on like don't bink yourself up to be something that you're not, basically. Because don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Brett May isn't an hard fella. Brett May probably can have a do. Brett May will beat your normal person in the pub 90% of the time. But one thing you should never do is come online and brag about how you've done this fella, how you've done that fella, and all the other stuff that we heard from Brett May. Now, as I say, one thing Brett May taught us, yeah, people, is to act yourself and be yourself, do you. Don't jump in anybody else's. Obviously you have got on this corner of YouTube, you have your little beefs, all that sort of stuff. But what I'm trying to say is, stay in your own lane, and be yourself. Because at the end of the day, people, there's always someone out there, yeah, bigger, harder, worse, madder, whatever you want to say, fucking more tapped in you, whatever it is. There's always someone out there, right, that's always bigger and harder than you. And as I said before, one thing that Brett May's taught many people on this corner of YouTube, yeah, is don't chat shit because you soon get found out. And that's what happened. Like, I'm not saying that Brett May is always trying to. What I'm trying to say is, it's like with the fighting and the training and all that sort of stuff. When he sparred Joe Lister, he'd been saying for weeks and weeks and weeks that he'd been in a training camp, and then he spars Joe Lister and gets stopped with a body shot. You know what I mean? Like you're not getting stopped with body shots that early on, especially in the sparring match when you've trained for God knows how many weeks. But the moral of the story is, people, what I'm trying to say is, if you're gonna come on corner in this corner of YouTube, just act yourself, be yourself. Don't try and big yourself up to be something that you're clearly not, because as I say, you'll be quick enough to be soon found out that you're a shit talker, really. But yeah, just a little one that dropped in there for you today, people. Act yourself, and if Brett May's taught us all one thing, stop being a divvy, chat shit, get banged, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, big up everyone, you're all well, people. I might do it live later, as I say, I've been struggling with this back, it's been doing me, I've not been able to go to the gym or fuck all. But yeah, big up everyone. Oh yeah, just another quick thing as well, the Biz. And I've noticed the Gorilla King. Now the Biz is back on YouTube. Now I know a lot of people are going on about this Biz versus Gorilla King. Gorilla King saying he's done the Biz in and all this sort of stuff, and as obviously people are saying, well, if you punched him up, why isn't no video of it? Biz is saying it's not true, blah blah blah. Now, me personally, I think these two boys just get it on, scrap it out. Whether you're in it for the views or not, it'll do numbers. People have been watching what's been going on between you two. And yeah, stop talking shit and whine and just get it on with, boys. Yeah, let me know what you think on that one as well, people. Peace.